we get started, this is a Rebel Without a Clue media production. Strange minds, loud hearts, no apologies. We're a collective of friends from different walks of life talking metal, wrestling, horror, books, film, and all the weird stuff in between. Check out all of our shows: Black Manifold Transmissions, That Don't Work For Me Brother, Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon, Horny Little Book Club, The Revolution Will Be Broadcast, and Bullshittin'. You can find all of that at rebelwithoutaclue.com. That's rebel, W-O-A, clue.com. You can also find our podcast on Spotify and Apple. So please follow, subscribe, and find your show at rebelwithoutaclue.com.
You're all invited to the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Drink some of this, Michael. Be one of us.
Death has come to your little town, Sheriff. You can either ignore it, or you can help me to stop it.
What's up, goons, goblins, demons, debutantes, derelicts, and dickheads?
Oh, I'm at least 3 of those.
Hey, you're listening to the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon. I'm one of the hosts of the show. My name's Rob.
I'm the other host on this show, Rob.
And I'm Rob.
That's right. And together we are...
Rob.
Robert.
We are Rob-a-bob.
Rob-a-bob.
Rob-a-bobbert.
Yeah. Yeah. I should have introduced myself as Rob with 2 B's. Yeah.
I'm Robert, but the P silent.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say I'm Hunter.
Yeah,
obviously.
I'm Brad. I'm not Rob.
We are missing our Quattro today, Will. So we're going to do our best today while we discuss witches to give some historical context. But maybe we could, I don't know, Shug, maybe we could do a mini-sode with Will.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like having a mini-sode with Will on witches would be some solid content.
Oh, yeah. Very much so, dude. And you say mini-sode, Will could probably do 3 hours.
I mean, in fairness, Rob, like you, as we get into this subject and talk witches, I mean, you are no stranger to witches, right?
I am no stranger to witches.
Okay.
Witches are a part of my everyday life at this point.
Yeah, so
kind of brought a witch into my immediate family.
Every time I think of that, I think of that scene in Baby Mama where they're in the support group for the surrogates, and the like khaki wearing Midwestern dude is like, "This is Karen. She's a Wiccan." So we're learning about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you know, I think that we were just talking about this as we were launching the pod, but you know, I think the interesting thing about witches in popular culture is that there's so many different directions that popular culture takes it. So like you've got the Harry Potter route, which is just magic.
Yes.
Or you go the more sinister route, you know, in any kind of movie that has the witch as a villain. You could go the sort of slow burn period piece, and the horror is not the witch, but it's the witch trials. There's a lot of different ways that I think that witches show up in horror.
Oh, for sure.
And again, they're not always the antagonists.
Yeah, which is why I think our top fives are going to be very all over the place.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna hedge my bets here, and I'm gonna say that I share one with you, Brad, and I share one with you, Rob.
I'm gonna bet there's one we all share.
I think there's going to be one we all share. I think there might be two we all share.
Maybe, dude. There could be. Now that I'm thinking about it.
I don't know. I think we may be lucky to have one. Like mine's gonna be all over the place.
Okay.
We'll see.
So I think another interesting thing about witches as a genre, like you said, you can explore the straight up magic side of it, or you can get into the actual like ritualistic practices of witches as horror.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Right.
like there are, like Hunter said earlier, like there are people today who identify themselves as witches, and practice different. I don't know, man. There's lots of stuff you can do with in Wicca and Wiccan. There's sigil work, and there's, of course, your obligatory crystals and stones that hold power and, you know, can influence your life. And then there's also, you know, the go-to, of course, the burning of sage, that kind of thing, cleansing, and the main, but the main point of it is to be mindful more than anything. Like it's being mindful of the things you want, the things you desire, being mindful of what you have, and practicing gratitude for the things that you have. You know, man, like it gets shit on a lot and made fun of a lot, but I think it still can be as important as anyone else's ritualistic practices.
Would you say in modern days, because I think that, and don't get me even started on historical, because I don't, like, again, all I'm getting is through what I've read in popular culture and maybe in research. But would you say in modern and modern times that witchcraft is more ritualistic in the sense of I'm going to use the word you just said, but mindfulness, almost as like a means of meditation and being one, as opposed to a religion?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, and think of it more of as a philosophical, and not even, no, I'd actually scratch that. Not even necessarily philosophical, like non-secular practice.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, and that makes sense.
Yeah, it's at this point, it's more non-secular ritualism and practice. Like, there's no, I mean, there's people that get into like the Satanism side of it, but even modern Satanists don't even really identify like Satan as a real entity.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's always
it's more satirical, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
They may as well be worshiping a middle finger. You know what I mean?
Right. Because every time I think of Satanism, I think of Guilfoyle from Silicon Valley.
100%, dude.
And that's who is my poster child in my head of Satanism is Guilfoyle.
100%, dude.
Oh man, dude, I freaking love that show.
I met a dude who runs a kava bar and is a practicing like priest of the Satanic Temple, and he looks just like Guilfoyle.
Of course he does.
And I just realized it.
Does he behave like Guilfoyle?
No, he's much sweeter. He's a very he's a very kind and gentle person.
Because
always blew not that long ago around some people, and they didn't catch the reference, and it just kind of hurt my soul, and then I just shut up.
Yeah. What's the the jerk off equation?
Oh,
Yeah, dictaflor, D2F, like all that. Yeah, that's honestly, that is one of the best pieces of comedy that
Mike Judge is
exists.
a genius.
Oh, absolutely.
That show was so amazing.
Oh, it really was, and ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Back to witches.
Yeah.
So when I think about it, I even think like a book when we talk about our Tomes of Darkness. I'm sure Brad and I are going to both talk about Slewfoot. Brad, I know you've read it, right?
I'll let you talk about it, and I'll talk about two more.
Nice.
Perfect.
I love
But
Slewfoot.
yeah, Slewfoot's fantastic. We both agree that author is absolutely killer.
I've now read 2 from him, and there were
that and Krampus.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But before I delve deep into that book and talk about Tomes of Darkness, the protagonist, main character of the book, is in the kind of purist America, and it, to me, she practices witchcraft, but it's not the Satanism type where it almost sounds like what you're talking about, where it's mindfulness and spells, and she has a pure heart. Like, she's truly just trying to provide, and all of her intentions are to take care of her husband and herself and their farm.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with Satanism. But then,
Right.
it goes from there. But yeah.
Would you see that sometimes in movies too? Is like the misunderstood witch.
Yeah. Yes.
You see that a lot. I say a lot. I'm thinking specifically of a couple of movies, but and then let me ask you guys this, because witches is another one of those that seeps its way into media meant for children a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Wizard Waverly Place.
Wizards of Waverly Place, man. Fucking Hocus Pocus in this bitch.
Hocus Pocus. The Witches.
The Witches.
Halloween Town.
Oh.
Is Halloween Town witches?
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't seen Halloween Town since I was a kid.
Yeah. They're Cromwell's are a ancient witch line. Again, it's one of those things where, like, people kind of play it fast and loose with what the male version of a witch is in popular culture, because a lot of times they'll call them wizards, and in that particular franchise they call them warlocks, which, as D&D players, Rob and myself, they're neither.
Yeah, he's more of a sorcerer than anything.
They're more of a sorcerer because of the bloodline.
Yes.
Yeah.
The innate abilities.
Yes. But we won't nerd out too much on that. But I do every time I see someone and they're like, "Oh, he's a warlock." I was like, "Oh yeah, well, who's his fucking patron?"
Yeah, dude, I love fucking. It's that movie about the wizard. It's where did he train? Huh?
Yeah. Which wizard in college?
What school did he go to?
Which school of magic in particular did he focus on? Was it divination? Yeah. So that's a D&D. Huh? That's chronomancy.
Pick one, loser.
So let me get this straight, since you're nerding out over the wording. Is a wizard the male version of a witch, or is it warlock, or is it neither?
In my opinion, it's neither.
It's
witch.
Rob,
witch.
I think a male witch is just a witch.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. In D&D terms,
not in Harry Potter.
Wizard is one that studies to get their magic, and I'm playing this really, really basic.
So I guess a wizard could be.
They're all
witch.
wizards in Harry Potter. They're not witches,
well,
right?
Well, no, hold on. But they also get theirs through a bloodline, mostly. Like they're inheriting their powers. Even the like Hermione, she inherits her powers not through like bloodline inherit, but like she gets it. It is not one of those things that she trains her magic. She doesn't learn her magic. Like she doesn't pick up a book and learn these spells. Which would be, I would call, like, Doctor Strange would be a wizard. So, like, he is not inherently magic. He learns how to do magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
A warlock would be someone who gets their powers through a deal that they've made, whether that be a benevolent deal or not. You see that a lot with, like, I sold my soul to the devil to get magic. There's not really witches. Like, a witch isn't necessarily a class in Dungeons and Dragons, but, you know, it's more of a creature, right, Rob? Or a...
Yeah, they classify it as more of like a creature, a monster to fight.
But yeah, I mean, just based off what I would know, I would say that a male witch in today's society is a witch. Also, and I meant to say this earlier when you were talking about it, Rob, but there's a lot of, I've read a few books that are not, well, I guess there are witches in them, that are kind of like Gaelic mythology.
Oh, okay.
And the main character is like a fucking 600-year-old druid. The druidic practices are very in line with witchcraft, from what I gather.
They are.
Okay.
Very, very grounded in like working with Mother Nature and that kind. Yeah, it would be more druidic, if anything. I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah. Huh. My wife's a druid.
I can't hear the word druid and not think of Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Oh, that I didn't even put that piece together. Yeah.
I had this thought. Let's put Will in the room with us.
Yeah.
And let's take. How would Will think about this? What message are we sending with witch movies if we're going off the idea that horror is always holding up a mirror to society?
Damn. I was not prepared for that.
I wasn't either.
And I just had that. I just finished a blunt and had that thought.
Repeat the question one more time.
So going off of Will's usual like idea and basis that horror as a genre holds up a mirror to society.
Yes.
What are we trying to say with witch movies?
I think it depends on the movie altogether.
Fair.
And it goes back to the broadness of what we've covered thus far.
Yeah.
But I think if you think about the sort of like the pact, like if you think of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the new shit, where they're very much in the Satanism thing, I would say that puts up a mirror on how far would you go? How far are you willing? What are you willing to sacrifice in order to have a thing?
Makes me
so.
Oh, you go ahead. You go. I didn't know you weren't done.
No, I mean that's one side of it. I would say that the other side of it that you kind of described, Rob, of mindfulness, and which we don't see a lot of in pop culture. I would say maybe the one with Sandra Bullock in it.
I was just going to say Practical Magic, probably.
Practical Magic is probably the closest thing. You can shake your head all you want. It's not a great movie, but
it is I would say it is a dumbass, silly movie, in fact. But the witches in that bitch are much closer to like. I mean, I don't know that my wife could bring a dude back from the dead, but. Oh no, her biscuits and gravy might.
Listen, that's the telltale for me. If I'm dead, is if somebody pulls Mexican pizza over my nose and I don't sit right up.
I'm out.
Him's dead. Yeah, and him's dead.
Is it not also the fear and insecurity that society has on things they don't know?
100%. Brad, without a doubt, you nailed it. I hope that would go towards the like witch hunt side of things.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You are, and there's a reason why to this day. Like,
that's why it's horror.
Quick side note. One of the things I fucking hate about society the most. This is my hot take. The fact that every scandal that we have to call Gate after it because of Watergate is so fucking stupid to me. But the same trope is that people to this day will say things like, oh, that's a witch hunt. And I think that we get that from the same thing. We don't understand something, and thus we get on a rampage and a mob-like mentality of
Yes.
what we fear we don't know, and thus we must attack it. Like, I mean, there's a good reason why. Is it the Crucible that was the allegory for communism?
Yeah. It's different, get it?
I mean, yeah, I mean, satanic panic. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. Fair
You're not
enough.
wrong. I mean, you know, the satanic panic of the 80s.
Yeah.
Which that is, I mean, I'll go a little will on you guys for a little bit. I think that is one of those things that this was back when I think the original Pizzagate thing happened, not the current, you know, Epstein list has happened and Pizzagate has maybe little legs to it. But the original, when the guy went in and shot up the pizza joint, right? To me, when they talked about people eating the children and they were doing it to get that whatever the fucking chemical is so that they can stay young, to me, that is not new. That is something that anytime someone needs a scapegoat, it's always people are eating children. It's been since the beginning of time. People talked about the unoriginality of, oh, if I eat the youth, I gain their youthfulness.
Right.
And then it just, you spin that into Satanism or whatever your scapegoat is to not understand.
Yes.
But that is one of my things is it happens every few years. There is something that people don't quite understand.
Yeah.
And they blame it on people eating children and Satanism and witchcraft and all that stuff. It happens all the time. And again, it's always a witch hunt. It's always who can we snip out and blame?
Mm-hmm. Damn.
That's my will moment.
But just this perpetual cycle that we're stuck in of.
Oh, for sure. It's depressing.
And it went on well before the witch trials. It was
yeah, but
it did. It absolutely did. I mean, and that,
discovering a planet, death.
Yeah,
on this man in the street. He's sacrilegious.
Yep.
You know, like just there's so many different things that happen throughout society that is equivalent to the witch trials.
Yeah. I think this could quickly turn into the religious horror episode I missed. But yeah, you know, I think that
witchcraft stems from a lot of religious.
I would call it a specific subset of the religious horror genre.
Agreed.
Yeah, most definitely. That's probably
because I mean, as we talk about religious horror, like I mean, I would say one really good witch movie. We'll talk about it is The Witch. That's a religious horror movie because it starts out with them getting excommunicated from their colony and sent out into the woods to die from the church.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, no, Brad, I think that's spot on point. I think that it is an allegory for coming after things that we don't understand. 100%. I think that we see that.
Kill what we don't know.
Yeah. We see that a lot, I think, with the witch hunt-esque horror. Would be that for sure.
What was it on Squidbillies? Have y'all ever seen that?
Probably not the episode. Probably not what you're referencing, but yeah.
They get a new sheriff in town, and his first action is to shut down the gay bar. And one of the main characters comes up to him and goes, "You know what, Sheriff? I like the cut of your jib. You hate what you fear, and you fear what you can't understand."
I mean, that's perfect.
I mean, it's pretty succinct. It's pretty succinct.
Yeah.
I think there's one other. So, does anybody have any? Because we've obviously said that it holds the mirror up to the how far would you go? What sacrifice would you be willing to make?
Yeah.
We've also, I think, described the what you said, Brad, but the more benign mindfulness side, which you see with like a practical magic, what would you say is that?
Oh.
On practical magic?
Yeah, like Rob talking about.
Do they do cauldrons on that?
I think so.
They do.
So they're whatever. They're just really freaking good chemists.
You're real. I think alchemists.
Yeah.
Yeah, alchemists. Yeah,
Yeah. Alchemist.
yeah. That's what they are. They're just science. It's
I
just.
think we just found out that Brad just really hates that fucking movie.
Yeah, dude.
It's just not good, y'all.
No, it's not. It's really not.
It's not. It's not.
Making
But
a sequel after 20 plus years, and it's like, why?
oh, I didn't know it
For
was.
who? What audience?
A lot. It's got a cult following.
My wife.
You're not. Listen, you can shit on things all you want, but cult followings are a small but mighty subset of a population.
Well,
I mean, fucking Howard Duck, dude.
Almost
Like
every-
Howard Duck is awful, but people fucking love that movie.
I'm trying to build one right now.
No, I mean,
You're trying to build a Howard the Duck?
No, a cult following.
Oh, sure, yeah, yeah. I think there's a lot of people that will come back and listen to this episode and write you death threats, Brad.
That's okay.
Dude, we're gonna have
spoilers.
so many witches mad at us.
Yeah, Rob, you know what I think? I think Brad's just being a contrarian little bitch.
On that movie, for sure. And I'll own it.
There's one other thing that I think that it holds up a society. And I think that there's the witch trope. If you think of like, and I'm drawing a blank, I'm wanting to lean on maybe The Craft, but
Okay.
I know that there are others that are like it, where someone finds the power and they get too
Ooh.
drawn into the power.
Yeah.
So it is the greed.
Yeah.
And it's a fine line to the how far would you go, because that's more of a like, what am I willing to sacrifice? The other is more blind greed
Give it to
leading
me.
you down that. Yes, and I think that that's also something that we see a lot in
Witch stories.
correct.
Yeah, dude. And I mean, because greed. Witches got to be greedy too. You know what I mean?
What's that? What is that male alternative movie, kind of like The Craft, that they did as like kind of like an action movie?
The Covenant.
The Covenant.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that movie doesn't hold up.
Oh, it didn't hold up when it came out.
Yeah, well, it was like decent because I was like young.
Right.
I don't remember that movie.
Oh,
It
dude.
has
There's
Taylor
an
Kitsch in it.
awesome episode of How Did This Get Made?
Oh, then that's what I'm going to do.
Awesome episode of How Did This Get Made about the Covenant.
Any shitty movie that gets How Did This Get Made?
Yeah.
I'm gonna and all the Fast and the Furious movies.
well, yeah, because after one, it just gets silly.
Is
I don't know.
Ludacris a witch in that movie?
I would say that Vin Diesel he's the witch.
He's
got
the
that
witch,
really
and he's
bad-
Ludacris.
I mean, think about
patron
it.
that gives
He's
him
got
the
his
hacker powers.
he's got his coven. He's all about family.
Yeah.
He's got a bad witch movie too.
Oh,
The Witch Hunter?
fuck, he does.
Is it
That
called
is-
The Witch Hunter?
Yeah, it's the Witch Hunter.
The Last
Oh.
Witch Hunter.
The Last Witch Hunter.
It's
that
no,
movie
it's
is
so bad.
so trash.
The Tales of Darkness.
I'll go real quick.
Go for it.
I only have the one, and that is Gerald Brom or Brom Slewfoot. Slewfoot is a book about a farmer who he owns a small parcel of land, and it's struggling. He bought it from his brother, who was kind of his brother kind of inherited the largest part of the family fortune, but he is basically renting and trying to buy out this property. The crop's not doing super well. The wife ends up trying to cast some spells and doing some things to try to, make the family farm prosper. It's all in good faith. She's just trying to do what she can for her and her husband. It ends up being a really cool amalgamation of a lot of different witch tropes combined. You've got the witch trial aspect of it, where it's just a religious society that ends up going after what they don't understand. You also have the sort of the girl is just simply trying to practice good-hearted magic, but she's also very careful about it because she knows that she lives in a time where witches are going to get killed.
Yeah.
And then you also have straight up satanic, there is spoiler, the husband ends up being kind of, I won't say possessed. I don't know how, Brad, help me out if you, he ends up falling down a metaphorical, their house is kind of backed into a cave. He ends up being pulled through into a crevice where he's basically turned into the personification of the devil.
Right.
Like when you think of the beast that is the devil that's hooved, and I think that's the Slewfoot, right? Mm-hmm. He ends up being kind of
your classic Baphomet kind of thing.
Exactly. He's kind of made into that.
Okay.
The interesting thing that I think Slewfoot does really well, and we've talked about this, I think, in our folk horror episode, was that it actually takes indigenous magic. So it kind of explains that what we call witchcraft was also here in the indigenous tribes, and they had their version. So what it is calling these different entities, I think, what is a witch's cat? What's the word I'm looking for? Familiar. What she has as familiars are something else in this indigenous society. And so it's super cool kind of amalgamation of all of those sort of tropes where it kind of blends them in together, and it's got her sort of doing her best to try to not be killed as a witch, but she sees other people who are on these witch trials. She loses her humanity to a degree. It is a really interesting sort of Breaking Bad.
I need to go back.
I think, Rob, I know that you'll love it based on what all is in it.
Yeah.
But it is just, in my opinion, and again, Brad, tell me if you think differently, because I know you got two other books, but it is unlike anything I've seen in witchcraft before, and how they take. I've seen those different tropes done singularly, but I've never seen them combined together.
It's the first I've seen it in a witch, like a witch-like setting and genre.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen the harnessing the beast and things like that.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Like that, but yeah, not in the same format that Brahm delivers it. And yeah. Brahm is also an incredible artist, and all of his books in the middle of them have some pretty incredible art pieces that he personally does for the book. I
believe the cover art is him, right?
Mm-hmm. Everything from the cover to the illustrations that are at the center of all his books, he created. Yeah.
Highly recommend that book. I know Brad and I both like Brahm. Highly recommend Slewfoot. Brad, what are yours?
So
I'm going to go back to it.
One of my favorites is a book called Red Rabbit.
Oh, okay.
Red Rabbit was, what year did it come out? I want to say 23.
Oh.
And it was my favorite. It was my favorite book that year. Of all genres that I read, it is
I've got that on my bookshelf.
Do you? Okay, it's incredible, and it's a folk horror epic in a Western backdrop. So it's back in the 1800s.
I'm in it.
It is a horror. It is a Western. It's historical fiction. It's adventure. And it's loosely horror. It's not a terrifying novel, but it has very terrifying themes in it. But it is like a ragtag. All these picture. There's a bounty on a witch,
and like out in Kansas, there's a bounty on this witch, and all these ragtag people throughout the Midwest are hunting this witch now. And some of them team up, and man, it's just cool. It's like,
That sounds neat.
it's like
I'm adding it to my list right now.
it's just fun, and it has demons, it has ghouls, ghosts. It's just got a lot of really cool horror fantasy elements in it, and it's all centered around them after this witch. And they have a sequel, and I don't want to spoil Red Rabbit, but the sequel is centered around the witch and like some of the people she's like, kind of like her coven, without spoiling who those people are.
Okay.
And that one is the witch is in a town where nobody can die, so they're struggling with these people are not dying, and like no matter what happens to them.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, Alex Grecian is the author.
That's a wild concept.
It's just, it's
I
something.
love it.
Yeah, it's unique. You'll never read anything else like it.
That sounds awesome, dude.
And then my next one I haven't read, which is one that I literally see everywhere, which is Grady Hendrix,
Yup.
Witchcraft for Wayward Girls.
Oh,
Yeah.
solid reference. Yeah.
My first Grady Hendrix was literally like a month ago. I read Horror Store and I thought it was awesome.
Yes.
So here's the synopsis. These girls are sent to the Wellwood home in St. Augustine, Florida, where unwed mothers are hidden by their families to have their babies in secret, give them up for adoption, and most important of all, to forget any of it ever happened. This 15-year-old girl arrives at the home pregnant. This is, I guess, in the 70s, it says. And then she meets a dozen other girls who arrive there for the same reason. And I guess it just goes batshit from there. So the synopsis doesn't really give a whole lot away of the witch side of it. So, but Grady Hendrix, if it's anything like Horror Store, it's going to be fun.
Or I really
But
like.
that sounds heavy.
Yeah, dude, for him. I really like their book, We Sold Our Souls. That was a good one.
Oh, so I haven't read that. I know he
great.
did How to Sell a Haunted House. He does the Final Girl Support Group. You know, he does like a lot of like almost humorous tropes on certain horror tropes. So, yeah, man, I hope to read that actually probably in the next couple months. So that's kind of why I'm recommending it, because I know it's, I mean, gosh, how many? It's got 125,000 ratings.
Damn.
On Goodreads. So,
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I actually have. It's been a hot minute. So sorry, Rob.
Oh, well, yeah, I've just got real. Do you have a book?
I have comics, so you go.
Oh, well, I don't have a book, so I'll save it for the end.
Okay. It's been a hot minute since I have plugged comics into this, so I want to get back to that.
Do it.
So I've mentioned this before. Just I think same episode of Slewfoot, if I'm remembering correctly.
Folklore.
Marvel 1602.
Yes, I've been trying to remember that.
Yeah. Marvel 1602 series is written by Neil Gaiman, so you know it's fantastic. Set aside that he's a piece of shit.
Right.
He's a fantastic writer.
Yeah.
And he does the mythologies and the lore incredibly well. And it is a story of the Marvel universe. So you take your Marvel characters, right? And you place them in just at the tail end of the Victorian era. Like it is on the final reign of Elizabeth I or II. And it is this sort of, there's the witch breed that are out there, and there's the head of the witch breed, which is Professor Xavier. The witch breed are the mutants. and it is people not understanding the mutants, and thus they're calling them the witch breed.
Witches.
Yeah, it's got Doctor Strange, who is the court magician. It is the way, like, there's Marvel 1602, and then there's Marvel 18 something, which is the, like, you take those Marvel characters and you put them in the Wild West as a Wild West story. Super cool. This one is an entirely different flavor. That one is very popcorny. It's like you could give that to a teenager and they would highly enjoy that. 1606 or 1602 is a work of art. It truly is. It is like, the best way I could describe it is, have y'all both seen Joaquin Phoenix's The Joker?
Oh yeah.
Okay, in that it is a beautiful movie, not the second one, the beautiful movie about mental health, wrapped in a DC character. Like, you basically take DC characters to tell a gorgeous story about mental health. That's what 1602 is.
Awesome.
Is you're taking these Marvel rappers and you're putting an incredible story in it.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Highly, highly recommend. If you've not read 1602, it is incredible.
That's sick.
I think it's an 8 issue story, but I think that it has spin-offs that he didn't write. So
Okay.
I haven't read any of those. Just the 8 is what I've read. But I think that there are some solid ones that are in the spin-offs. I can't speak to those.
I'm gonna get back to that. I've been trying to remember what that was. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk about real quick. I'm going to throw it back a little bit to Roll for Friendship, and I want to talk about one of the most fun and crazy one-page tabletop RPGs I've ever played. It's called The Witch is Dead. The tagline is an RPG about murder. It is after a witch is unceremoniously dragged out of her hut and murdered, her familiars, played by the players, must exact revenge upon the witch hunter by killing him. If they return, I don't want to give that away. But so they go after the witch hunter, and the players play as animals. They have magic abilities that they can use. They end up, having to thwart this witch hunter and fight this witch hunter, and it is some of the most fun you can have with some buddies.
Yeah, when we rolled this out, when we play, and I think we called it Witches Familiar. I don't think we did but so much fun because each person rolls their character sheet. So you roll for what familiar you are. So what animal are you? You roll for what your pact magic is.
Yep.
And then you roll for your personality set, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Or you assign your personality set. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what animal is it? A crow, a cat?
I think there was a badger because this was like England.
Yeah.
I believe that there was that time that we did the retreat with all of us. I think we ended up doing a more redneck version with like coyotes and possums and raccoons.
We did. That's right.
Which was a lot of fun. But yeah, dude, it's just there's a village, there's a couple twists. It's so much fun. It's just fucking chaotic. It's easy to do in 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
You can make it longer if you want to.
Takes maybe 15, 20 minutes to plan it.
If that.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time we tried to...
You can just...
Yeah, the last time we tried to play it was with the new guys in the group. And everybody bailed but them. And I think I put it together. I basically said, if anybody wants to play Witches Familiar, I'll put it together in 15 minutes. Here you go.
That's awesome.
Roll for your shit. Let's do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean, dude, it's so much fun.
Yeah, and it's like I say, it's in a like a subgenre of role playing games called one pagers, and it's like the whole game fits on one notebook page, like all the rules and stuff like that. So I just wanted to bring that up. We haven't touched on tabletops in a while, and I thought it'd be cool.
That's pretty cool though.
It's a very fun game. So, top fizzles.
Let's do it.
Number 5.
Who would go?
I'll kick it off.
Okay.
My number 5 is a little film that put found footage on the map. I'm going with the Blair Witch Project.
That's also my number 5.
Nice.
It's on my list.
Nice.
Yeah, well, there you go, Brad. We all got one.
I'll just when we get to it, I'll tell you when it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't spoil.
It's not, if I'm not mistaken, I did a little research prior to this. It wasn't the first or even the second found footage.
No.
It was what put it on the map.
Yes.
For sure.
Dude, when that movie came out, people were out of their fucking minds over it.
Yeah, they thought it fucking happened.
I know.
I thought it was real. I was young.
I know, dude. You're like, because it's like watching a video. I mean, it's a video camera.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've talked about this when we've talked about Jaws before, I think in Creature Features. What it did so well was create an environment. Because if you think about it, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a hot minute since I've watched that one. I've recently seen the Blair Witch. But the Blair Witch Project, if I'm not mistaken, you don't really see the witch.
No.
But maybe like a flash?
Maybe. And like that's debatable.
Yeah, I don't really.
I think it's like if you pause the camera at the right moment, you can get like the stretch of a face.
Yeah, it's like it's when it's at the end when he's in the corner in that cabin that they find.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's enough to say this. There's enough of a witch in that movie to say they put prosthetics on a human being just in case you paused it.
I know.
You know what I mean?
That movie. I remember I saw it when I was like, I don't know, 10 or 11, something like that. And it was one of the first movies I remember like getting genuinely mad at the movie when that asshole loses the map or kicks the map off in the ditch. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I remember being a little kid and just being like, "You stupid motherfucker!" Like you absolute asshole.
The actress and the actors in it did so good, making you feel as anxious as they were.
Yes.
Yep.
Just the heavy breathing behind the camera, the panic, you felt that watching it, especially as a kid. And then that, along with it being, on a camcorder, just made it feel insanely real.
Absolutely.
Which is what made it scary.
Absolutely. Yeah, it felt like it could have been real. And do you remember when it came out, it had people like running out of the theater and shit?
Yeah.
It was crazy,
It
dude.
was a big deal. It was a massive deal when this movie.
You had a break between it and Paranormal Activity, and I think Paranormal Activity had a similar reaction for a new I understand. Brad, we're abundantly aware of how much you hate that fucking franchise.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm going to be honest, I've never seen a fucking one of them that I didn't think was hysterical. Like,
Exactly.
I don't think any of them are scary.
No.
I have laughed at every one of them I've seen, and I think that's only 2 or 3.
It
Yeah,
made me
it's so
so
funny.
mad that people would talk to me about it being scary.
Oh.
And like, oh my God, have you seen Paranormal Activity? I'm like, oh my God, shut up. It sucks.
Oh, when
Yeah.
the pool
Yeah,
machine,
I went to college with you, Brad. I remember.
Oh, it's so
when
bad.
the pool machine comes out of the pool, it's so scary.
I think the bedroom scenes were probably the most eerie. I won't say scary. The most eerie were the bedroom camera scenes. But no, I mean, that movie franchise. The reason I bring it up is that movie franchise did not even come close to the cultural impact that Blair Witch did.
I think you don't have that franchise without Blair Witch.
No, you don't.
You don't.
I don't
That's
think
just
you
a
have
fact.
Cloverfield.
No, you don't. You don't. Here's the thing.
I love Cloverfield though.
Yeah.
Cloverfield did it great, but you don't. A lot of people don't do found footage well. And I don't know if it's because they don't do it well or because it's been overdone too much. It could be both.
Both.
I think so.
But I'll even go so far as to say this. I think the Blair Witch didn't do it.
Do what?
I don't think the Blair Witch movie.
Like they did it great.
Not the Blair Witch Project.
Oh.
Have y'all seen
I have not seen the Blair
neither.
Witch. I know there's a Blair Witch Project 2, and then I know there's a Blair Witch that came out like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
That's the Blair Witch.
I
It's
haven't
called
seen
The
that.
Blair Witch. And I remember that at San Diego Comic-Con, it did this super interesting, really cool marketing campaign that was like, this is unlike any fucking thing you've ever seen before. Like, they were super guarded about what it was, and they hyped it the fuck up. And when
wow.
people found out it was the Blair Witch franchise, they were like, I remember the 1999 or 98, whichever it
Yeah.
was. I'm fucking sold, and it shit the bed.
It'd be
Or
like that.
I don't know if it shit the bed, but it damn sure didn't do what the original did.
No, there's because
Yeah,
I
I've
haven't
never
even
seen
seen it.
Yeah,
If we haven't seen it,
It doesn't
it's
matter.
fair.
no,
Yeah.
I'm completely joking.
Yeah, no.
If I haven't seen it, it's because I'm lazy.
Yeah, it's because I'm editing. And I can't,
Well, it's probably because I was too big of a pussy, but at the time.
It's probably because I'm playing video games or watching sports or something.
Cool. All right, so we know my number 5. Brad, what was yours?
Y'all don't have to spoil where this is on your list because I know it
Okay.
might be higher for Petrus, but The Witch is my number 5. And the reason it's number 5 is because I do really like it. I didn't love it.
Sure.
fair.
And I did have to rewatch it, to like really take in what that movie is feeding you, because it is a lot, and it is slow, torturing burn.
It's
it is
slow.
I will
I
talk about it
appreciate
when
it.
it's my turn.
Absolutely, and I want you to, and I don't want that to sound like I didn't like this movie.
No.
It's
I
on-
really-
it's
What's on your top 5?
Yeah,
It's on your top 5.
It's so artistic. It is so methodically crafted, which is, I think, plays into why it's so torturously slow. But man, is it uneasy.
Yeah.
Like, it just makes you feel uncomfortable from the moment to the end. And Anya Taylor-Joy is incredible. I mean, she's just great. Wasn't that like her like standout, like her first?
I think
That was not her first. I think that was not her first. That was her. I'm drawing a blank.
I think that's the first I saw her in.
Me too.
I'm drawing a blank as to whether that came first or the one where the M. Night Shyamalan one with the where she's kidnapped, the multiple personalities split. I don't know which one of those came first, but they're about the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair. Which
One of those was her breakout, and
Great
one of
too.
those was her rode on the coattails of the other breakout.
yeah,
Gotcha.
and I mean she's so good in it, and it's just I love the setting. If I want to watch a folklore or a witchy movie, that setting is one of the best. When you're talking about the Puritan,
Yes.
set, like it's just it gives you the full witch trials feel without it being a witch trials movie.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I
But
see
yeah,
what you're saying.
I mean that's why it's number 5.
Yeah, it does.
It
Well, hold on. You kind of do get a fucking witch trial in it. It's just within a family.
yes,
Yeah.
no, yeah, absolutely, you do. That's
true.
Eggers is just brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He really is. So that's why it's number 5. It probably could have been higher, but dude, I really like the ones above it a little more. So.
Fair enough.
All right, that's my 5.
Big Rob.
My 4-piece. Let's take a look. I'm going with a movie that fucking scared the shit out of me as a kid, and a book that I loved once I read it as an adult. I'm going with The Witches.
I figured you were going to have that one on. I didn't, and I'm going to be really guilty here before you talk about it.
Yeah.
I have only seen the scene.
Yes.
I've never seen the movie.
Oh, it's so fun, dude. It's such a fun movie.
I've never seen it other than the scene that everybody knows about it.
Yes. The transformation.
Yes.
Right.
And dude, there's some really eerie, scary stuff leading up to that too, and some really tense moments for these kids. I fucking love that movie, dude. Angelica Houston is a national fucking treasure.
Yeah, she is.
She knocks it out of the park in this movie. The woman that plays the kid's grandma is great. Like, this movie holds up. And the remake wasn't bad.
I didn't see the remake.
I didn't hate it. It had Anne Hathaway in it.
I haven't seen it, obviously. But I do want to go back and watch
Oh, yeah, no, I have not seen that. Yeah.
I do want to go back and watch the OG.
For sure.
Just because, I mean, it's based off of a highly popular novel of the same name.
Roald Dahl?
Yeah, Roald Dahl. So,
Also a piece of shit.
from what I've read, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You mean he murdered children in a chocolate factory and he's a good standing guy?
Yeah, no shit, right?
Brad, you go next. I'm actually twirling between 4 and 3 for me.
So I was doing the same thing with 4 and 3, but I'm just going to go ahead and say that number 4 for me was The Blair Witch.
Nice.
Okay.
Because the one that I originally had at 4 is better than The Blair Witch. So, I mean, just I'll do this brief since we just talked about it. That's what the reason it's in my top 5 is not because it's one of the best witch movies ever. It's because of what it did for its time and the impact. The impact, like, for me, like, man, like, it's not like I'm going to go back and watch this movie and it have the even remotely near the same effect for me.
Right.
But so it came out in what, 99?
Somewhere right in there, yeah.
Okay, so let's say 99. I was 8 years old when I watched that movie.
Holy shit.
So, like, yeah, man, it terrified me.
Yeah, it was super scary.
Yeah, man, I really dug The Blair Witch back in the day, and that's why it's my number 4.
I like it.
Solid.
A great
Solid.
4.
I am going to get shit here, and it's okay.
Okay.
It's fine. But I'm going to fucking say it. Hocus Pocus, man. Is it horror? Probably not. There is some children horror there's children horror to it. There's some occult, but if you think about it, it was fucking love it. It was a flop by all standards of movies. It was a flop. It was not intended to do well, and it was not intended to do. It didn't do well. They thought it was going to do great. It didn't do fucking. It had the talent. I mean, look at the fucking talent that you had for the 3 Witches.
Yeah, that's
it flopped. And then they rolled that bitch out to Disney Channel, and a generation of people, our generation, millennials, fucking attached onto that thing. And man, it is. It holds up. Oh, sorry. I thought you were telling me hold up.
No,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, it absolutely. It absolutely holds up. I would say of all of the kind of, I'm just going to say as an aside, ABC Family, which is now Freeform, used to be Fox Family, whatever that channel was and is, Disney Channel, spooky season, the whole like October, having children horror is not a new concept.
No.
But it's nothing like it used to be in the 90s. And that one is the only, other than Halloween Town, the only two that have kind of survived this generation, where the new generations know it.
Brink.
I'm talking, God damn it! I'm talking spooky season.
Yeah, spooky season. Yeah, I got you. I can't believe you put Hocus Pocus in your top 5.
Hey, slow down, Soul Skater.
Yeah, man. Why don't you grab your rollerblades?
Yeah, man. I'm not in it for money.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So for that reason, I'm gonna say, dude, Hocus Pocus that's number 4 for me.
Okay.
I like it.
Number 3, Big Rob.
Oh shit! It's already that time. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Number 3.
I have a lot more overlap than we thought.
I'm going with a real weird one.
I have a real weird one on mine. Go for it.
But this witch scared the absolute shit out of me as a kid. This movie, it's a made-for-TV movie, is an acid trip for children. I'm going with. Hey. Going with HR Puffin Stuff. Are you guys familiar?
No.
I know of the name. I've not seen. I'm familiar with the property, but I've never seen it.
The HR Puffin Stuff is about a kid that finds a magic flute named Flutie that transports him to a magical world of HR Puffin Stuff, and the villain of this world is Witchy Poo. And Witchy Poo is played by Mama Cass Elliott from the Mamas and the Papas. And she is fucking phenomenal in this movie.
This looks like some dark crystal, trippy.
Yeah.
Very much, dude. And Witchy Poo is awesome and scared the fuck out of me as a kid.
That looks weird, man.
It's super weird. It's the kind of shit my parents were letting me watch. Like, it's weird.
Sure.
It warped me. HR Puffin Stuff.
That looks crazy.
When things get rough. HR Puffin Stuff. You can't do it, so some do enough something.
I mean, nailed it.
Yeah, crushed it.
Nailed it. Crushed it. I'm going to go with my 3 pick. I'm going to go with The Crucible, the 1996 Daniel Day-Lewis, Winona Ryder. For me, it does. I mean, it's obviously based on, the Arthur Miller story, which I remember reading in high school, and being really. It had an impact on me. I think that was kind of the first time when I had a teacher really explain what the witch trials were and how so many people were killed based purely on either suspicion that was not grounded or just, I need this bitch to die. I don't like her, so I'm going to accuse her of being a witch. The kind of modern age popularity, but with dire circumstances. And, I think the principle of that, like, if I remember correctly on The Crucible, oh, no, never mind. Anyway, I almost mixed it up with a different property. But, the Arthur Miller story on the Red Scare and how this was the allegory for the Red Scare. I think that after I read that book, I watched the 96 film and it holds up. But there is something, that is just chilling to me when I think about it, just as an empathetic person that I am, that thinks about all the people who were murdered, straight murdered, and the witch trials, and the if I stick you for your witch's mark and it doesn't bleed, or if I put you underwater and you don't float, then you're a witch. Yeah, but you're also fucking dead, you know?
Right, correct.
I've never
Because that's
seen
what
it,
happens.
and I
Really?
I need to. And
You should
dude,
see
just
it once.
because you said Daniel Day-Lewis,
Yeah, it's like the one he didn't win the Oscar for, right?
Yeah. Are you?
he's amazing.
Oh, okay.
I don't
thought
think
you
he
were
won
about
it for
to
that
shit
one,
on
right?
Daniel Day-Lewis. I was
No.
like,
No.
Okay,
he
okay.
is, untouchable.
yeah.
Right? He didn't win for that one. He won for Gangs in New York.
I think he won for Crucible.
Did he win for Last of the Mohicans?
Yes.
Okay, then
And There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood, Abraham Lincoln, Gangs in New York.
Yeah.
Those are his three.
Okay.
Crucible he didn't. Mohicans he didn't.
Oh, wow. Okay. It had to be
Mohicans
nommed.
was amazing. Okay. I love Daniel Day-Lewis. He's amazing.
Less
Yeah,
than he can
I have to
fucking
watch
ribs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and I would, I mean, Brad, we've talked about this on the podcast and how you don't like reading the classics for fucking good reason. I would encourage, if I'm not mistaken, it's a novella or a play. Anyway, it's small, it's short. You can do it and not have enough time invested that it's going to piss you off.
True.
Okay. I mean,
Also,
I've read classics.
I know, but I'm saying you and I both discussed that like rereading them for the sake of their majesty is not.
Yeah.
Not. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yep, that's my number 3.
I don't know if my number 3 is going to be on any of y'all's lists.
Ooh.
It could be on Shug's, maybe.
Okay.
It's not on mine.
My number 3 is 2009, The House of the Devil.
Nope.
I don't remember
And
this.
Petrus, you're immediately going to watch this week because it is what kickstarted Ty West's career as a director.
Shut up.
Yes.
I
I'm
don't
in. Yeah, you're
remember
right.
this.
So, House of the Devil came out in 2009.
Okay.
But if you watched it and did not know it came out in 2009, you would watch this movie and think it was either late 80s or early 90s, and the
Classic Ty West.
the style of filming that he chose with it, which, yes, classic Ty West. And it is about this struggling college student named Samantha. She takes this weird babysitting job, and she gets there, and the guy who hired her, Tom Noonan, R.I.P., he just passed
R.I.P.
away like a few days ago. Yeah, if you didn't know that, he did.
No.
He did.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I sent something. Frankenstein from Monster Squad. But he
Son of a gun.
he mentioned like there's a lunar eclipse, blah blah blah. But when she gets there, she thinks she's about to babysit a kid. Turns out he's babysitting his mom. And so she slowly realizes throughout this night that her clients are looking to use her in a way. It's horror. It has some pretty graphic moments in it. And I'm just going to say, you could literally just YouTube the words, "Are you the babysitter?" And it's going to pull up a scene that is pretty but it would ruin the moment for you. It would ruin the moment for you in the movie because your mouth's going to drop. You're just like, oh God.
I'm going to watch
terrible.
this tonight.
It
didn't know this
is so
existed.
good. You're going to love it. And you're going to text me and be like, dude, holy crap. How did I miss this?
Yeah.
But House of the Devil is a fantastic movie. Yes, it is witchy. You can't talk about that
Gotcha.
without spoiling it for people who haven't seen it. But it definitely has your witchcraft vibes with it.
Very cool.
It's freaking sweet, dude. And it is. And I'm going to be honest, man, I didn't realize it was Ty West until I started making my list together. And then I was like, this makes so much sense because the movie is based in the 80s.
Oh.
And like I said, it feels like you're watching an 80s movie.
And that's what he goes for. Yeah.
That's what he is so good at atmosphere.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the best.
Yeah.
through cinematography. Like,
Oh yeah, the three Pearl or the X trilogy.
Yeah.
All like the Pearl one is. I mean, it feels like it's shot like the Wizard of Oz with
Yeah.
that Technicolor.
You
the
know who
other
got-
one.
on this movie, Shug, the year it came out,
What?
Corey. Corey was
Nice.
like, dude, you gotta watch. Dude, have you seen House of the Devil? I'm like, no, dude.
Nice.
He's like, oh, we're gonna watch it tonight.
Bet,
like,
dude.
yeah, like, dude. He's like,
Me and
House of
Amber
the
are
Devil.
watching this tonight. Like,
Yeah,
I'm excited.
It's really good.
I'm super excited.
All right, number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah, we're on twos.
Number 2, I am going to go with a classic. You probably saw it coming. Vincent Price, Witchfinder General.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
That's my number 2.
Oh, nice,
Really?
dude.
Yeah. So, in fairness, it was not going to be my number 2, but you, in prep for this episode, said if you haven't,
Yeah.
go watch it. For the same reasons as my last reason. Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
it's devastating.
It's terrifying, dude. And
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but
It's
gosh,
okay.
it does look wild.
the character Matthew Hopkins that Vincent Price plays is an absolute fucking sociopath.
Yeah.
It's insane. And
Doesn't he give it? Isn't he self-titled? Like,
Yeah.
he's obviously a witch hunter, but doesn't he self-title himself?
Yeah, it's just
Fucking insane.
he just makes it up and goes on this fucking crusade to
What? This was what, 68, right?
somewhere in there. Yeah.
Okay. What I thought was interesting and progressive was that the initial kickoff witch trial hanging scenario
Yeah.
was a priest
Mm-hmm.
and a man.
Yes.
Like, it's a dude.
Yeah, dude.
That was very interesting to me. Usually it's women are the fragile things that are the victims, but it was it was an elderly man, I think 80 something, but nonetheless, I mean, wild.
Still, dude. Still, they made that choice, and it's prototype for folk horror. You know what I mean? It's one of the essential folk horror films,
Yeah.
and essential
I mean,
witch
again-
films.
I need to watch it. Gosh, it looks so good.
You're gonna like it a lot.
Everything about it.
You will.
Like, I'm gonna.
You will. Yeah. Yeah, it's super good. I had a lot more fun than I expected to have with it, but it does scratch that itch of again, that sort of just devastating how awful the witch hunts are. Again, I think you mentioned it, Rob, incredibly well about how he's a sociopath of but a lot of the times they were. It was men in power
Yes.
that did this.
Yes, it's the horror comes from men wielding the power of religion
Yeah.
in the name of a god that they could not. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm not gonna go there, but fuckers.
Okay.
That's my numero 2.
Also, I would be remiss if we didn't say it's based on a true story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not like The Crucible, which is based on the time and, closely, like you could definitely see it happening. The names, the events,
Yeah.
it happened.
It's all stuff that went down.
Okay.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah.
And if
Which
you get
brings
a
us to your
chance,
number.
Check
Oh,
out
go
the
ahead.
band Witchfinder General.
Oh, that's new for me.
Very good band.
Is it me?
Yep.
Yep.
What was your? Oh, that was okay. Yeah, y'all had the same thing. Man, I don't know how. That's your. It might be there. My number 2 is weapons.
It's my number 1.
Oh, man. Y'all, I didn't even
You messed
think
up.
I didn't even think about her being a witch. I'm sorry.
Yep.
it would, hindsight being 2020, it would be my number 2, and I would probably kick Hocus Pocus out. I'd keep my 3 as The Crucible, but I would probably kick Hocus Pocus.
That's ridiculous.
You piece of shit.
Yeah,
man, Weapons is so. It's so fucking good.
It really is. It really is. And I think one of the best parts is I did not see it until it was already out of theaters. And so it was really cool to find out as you're watching it that this is actually a witch movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was like, what is this Naruto running?
Yep.
Like kids.
Also the way that film was shot with
So great.
the change in perspective, and it kicks back, like you go from here to here, and then the next story starts right here to here.
Yep.
So,
And it just has a little overlap with every story, and then it just it's so good.
as a massive fan of reading, I love that structure in a movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Movies that go off of chapters that kind of let you know where you're at in the story as well.
Oh
Like-
yeah, where there's a clear Act 1, Act 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, it was so well acted. It was unlike anything I had ever seen.
Yes.
It is a complete unique take on the horror genre.
And on witches, I would say.
Especially with witches. I mean, that is...
Yeah.
I mean, she is just building this little minion army in the basement. And I hope so bad that we get...
the prequel.
a prequel.
It would be so good.
Well, it's been announced.
Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it's been announced.
We need a prequel. I need to know what her true plan and how she uses them and like her overall, like, just everything about.
Because she's
what
done
makes-
that before. You know what I'm
like,
saying?
what makes her tick?
If I'm not mistaken, he has 2 projects on his docket right now.
Resident
and the
Evil.
one that he's currently filming is Resident Evil.
Which is going to be fucking
And the
sick.
second is that one.
God, he's gonna kill his career.
No, dude. He's going to knock it out of the park. He's going to be the one to do it.
He's going to be the one to do it.
I hope
He's going to
so.
be the one to do it.
I hope he doesn't kill his career because Resident Evil has been a career killer lately.
It's a tanker.
Man, I'm telling you, I think that he's a nerd that's going to do... It's not a studio driving, we want a game movie, and so let me grab an up-and-coming and slap him in here. It's a dude that went to them, and I think that's what makes the difference. I think that we're not done. I think that we're going to see these adaptations less and less failure because we're seeing the directors come to them.
We are seeing more, and we really have seen it with The Last of Us. We're seeing directors who are truly fans of the game first come forward and create, movies and cinema with video games.
Fucking Fallout.
Great. And
Mario was a good movie.
Twisted Metal is so fun.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
So-
forgot about Twisted Metal, yeah.
And we had the same issue with, like, animated like manga series being made into live action. Like I think the guy who made that god awful Dragon Ball movie that came out when we were in like high school, even like years later, like apologized. He was like, I know it was trash and I knew it was a cash grab.
Well, in Night Shyamalan's Avatar, I mean, wasn't that the straw that broke the camel's back?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a lot on him, but that was the straw, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it was.
That dude still gets death threats.
That movie.
Can I say that I never watched The Last Airbender to where the movie?
I said Avatar.
Well,
but yeah.
Well, no, okay. I never watched Avatar.
No, it is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Shyamalan adaptation didn't faze me because I didn't know it was trash compared to.
Oh, I knew it was trash.
I mean, I knew it was trash. I didn't know it was a trash adaptation of what it made me not want to watch Avatar.
It was
Right. I get where you're going.
bad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you watch either the cartoon or, if I'm being honest with you, I think the Netflix series is doing it justice. It's so heartfelt, and that movie was the opposite of what the spirit and the soul of that franchise was.
Yeah.
But no, you're 100% right. I've got food that's about to get here, so let's get the pie.
Let's go. Yeah, I got to go home and cook my
All right.
steak.
Who's up?
You.
No, my number one is
his number
weapons.
one was weapons.
Oh, fuck, then me. It's The Witch. You knew it was going to be The Witch.
I knew it was the Witch.
Yeah,
knew it was
I already prefaced. It's coming up. Yeah, dude, The Witch. All the things that y'all said are entirely true. It is so slow burning that it almost makes it not worth it. But for me, it was the witch trial in a home setting, and that was what hit home for me. Also, what was interesting was that the whole family was all over her for being the sinner and being the one. And if you look back, she's actually the only one that's pure of heart, because I believe it was the dad that had envy and it was the mom who had jealousy or something. It was the two kids who were just fucking unruly savages.
Took my second watch to catch a lot of this.
And then lust for the brother who's closest to her.
Mm-hmm.
They were the ones who were impure of heart, and she was the only one who was just trying her best, and she was the one who was made to be the witch. And so I think for me it was just that, how it ended. Also, I mean, that director's incapable of making a film that's not gorgeous.
Fact.
Beautiful. I mean, I've never seen a movie so like gloomily shot. Like, if you think about, like, you're not going to love a cloudy, rainy, misty day, but he films it in a way that is beautiful.
He's the polar opposite, in my opinion, of Ari Aster.
Michael Bay. Oh.
No, Ari Aster. They're both insanely creative in how they bring the cinematography to life.
Oh yeah.
But like his is a lot of gloom, whereas is truly like bright.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Except for Hereditary. Hereditary was dark from beginning to end. But like all his
it had pops of color. It had more dark in it, but if you think about
it had a pop of color.
It had pops of color with the flame and with the
yellow jacket.
And then the lady who does the seance, there's a lot of red.
Yeah,
there's pops of color. It's just there's a lot of darkness.
Real quick, and none of us put it in our top 5, but Hereditary is a witch movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah, we didn't put it in our top 5.
God,
no.
It should have been, but oh well. I love it. It's amazing.
And your number one?
Oh, my number one is Hocus Pocus.
You bitch.
And I don't care what anybody says. You people can probably shake their fist at me while listening to this, but Hocus Pocus had a grip on us millennials that has never let go.
Dude, I'm going to say it right now. Hocus Pocus is the witch movie.
It is the witch. If you talk to a millennial and you go, name me a witch movie or you die, they're going to say Hocus Pocus.
Quit with the
name's Suspiria.
Suspiria.
No, nobody's saying Suspiria. Nobody's saying Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah.
Great movie. Great witch movie. But, dude, Hocus Pocus is just so fun. I mean, whatever, dude. I'm a 34-year-old man, and I love me some Hocus Pocus. And I ain't scared.
Great. That movie's great.
It's a great movie. Lots of honorable mentions that Brad just rattled off.
Yeah.
For sure.
Rosemary's Baby is...
Yeah.
Which movie?
Pumpkinhead, Suspiria. Yeah.
The Craft, we are overlooking... Because we're going to talk about it next week. The Craft.
I'm going to name a shit stink bomb that I have a soft spot in my heart for. beautiful creatures. Also, a How Did This Get Made episode.
Oh,
it's fucking awful, but there's something so shitty it's funny about it.
yeah.
Again, if How Did This Get Made did it, you know it's worth the watch.
Fair. I want to mention Lords of Salem, Rob Zombie.
Lords of Salem, yes.
Hagzusa.
I don't know that.
Ooh.
Isn't the awesome Jane Doe witches?
Oh.
I've never seen that movie.
I never watched it,
Me
but it is
neither.
on all the lists that I see, and
Okay.
it's really popular.
Bet. Witches of Eastwick.
Yeah, the Witches of Eastwick.
Yeah.
Practical Magic.
One more time for good measure. Mystic Pizza.
Isn't Halloween 2? Or, yeah. No, 3. Halloween
Three's the
3?
witch. Yeah,
It's a witch movie.
it is a witch movie.
Halloween.
Would you two consider The Babysitter a witch movie? The Nick G movie
shit.
on Netflix? I think it is.
I think it's it's close.
You just made me think of the
It's
Fear
close.
Street.
'Cause, the third one, 100% a witch movie.
Which one?
Yeah.
Fear Street.
And
Oh,
then-
for sure.
16 something,
yeah,
1666.
One of them is
Yeah,
during the Salem witch trials.
Yeah, for
One of
sure.
them.
1666, the third one.
So I mean, there's a lot that we didn't talk about, and it's not because they're not good. It's just they're not
Yeah.
hocus pocus.
And one of my favorite witches, not a witch movie, but the witch from
Wizard of Oz.
Well, yeah, that's a witch movie. The witch from Robin Hood. That's a freaky little witch, man, with the stringy white hair and the two different colored eyes, and she's like spitting blood in the bowl with the chicken bones.
Yeah,
She's
Yeah.
freaky deaky, dude. Lives in the dungeon.
freaky deaky.
All right,
Great episode.
that
That
was
was
awesome.
good. We were worried about it, and
We
did.
were.
That was good. I mean,
I was never worried.
it might get negative ratings, but I think we did good.
We did.
I think the people that come here at this point in time know what they're getting,
Yep.
and they got it.
If you like listening to the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon, do us a favor and check out our other podcasts on the network. We have the Horny Little Book Club, That Don't Work For Me, Brother, a wrestling podcast for Marks by Marks. The Revolution Will Be Broadcast, The Black Manifold Transmissions, and Bullshitting. I think that's all of them.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Also, do me a favor, get on Facebook, follow the Midnight Mass with Reverend Leroy Rott and Brother Herman Innards. Got some live shows coming up. We've got one 3/29 at the Auburn Yard. That's going to be at 7 p.m. We've also got another show 4/18 at Heretic. At Auburn Yard, we're going to do the movie The Night of the Comet. At Heretic, we're going to do the movie Dagon. Be sure to grab tickets for that. And the show at Heretic is for charity. Parts of the funds are going to go to the ACA. So be sure to get tickets to that and come out to that show.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's going to do it for us over here.
All right, heck yeah, man. I got a New York strip I got to go cook.
Yeah. Until next week, be sure to look for the monster under the bed and look over your shoulder for the boss.
Bye.
Later, dudes. I'm out.
All right. Thanks, Bo. See ya.
Good.